Yesterday, I implied I'd tell you more about the significance of interest rates for rates of exchange. It's not quite the dullest of topics, but it's not far off. And yet here I go. I am no economist, but I have spent a few years, my entire career, watching rates of exchange. When one thing happens, other things tend to occur. And when an interest rate is cut, the currency it relates to tends to drop. It's rare for that not to happen. This means, therefore, when the Central Bank of New Zealand cut their rate yesterday, the value or the cost of one New Zealand dollar dropped. Someone with sterling or any other currency could buy more New Zealand dollars. You might not have known about that rate cut if you hadn't been told. It would be useful information if you're emigrating to New Zealand. That's what my team and I are here for, to keep you informed. Golly, I nearly forgot to tell you why it is that an exchange rate moves when an interest rate changes. And you'll have to forgive me for keeping this basic, but that is my level of understanding. It goes a little like this. Interest rates determine what savers, whether folks like you and me or institutions, get for lending, borrowing and investing. We place our money with someone, they pay us a rate of interest. A higher interest rate means we get more. And when you put that in a global context, a country with a higher interest rate is more appealing than a country with a lower interest rate, arguably. This means that a currency is influenced accordingly. High interest rate, high demand, potentially a stronger currency. And if an interest rate is cut, well, whether it's immediately or over the longer term, interest from investors and institutions is affected. It is entirely relative to the economy of the country you're considering.
And now for something completely different.